Robin Hood Radio presents the commentary of Don Morrison. Don is a former editor at Time magazine. He's an author, lecturer, and member of the Berkshire Eagle Advisory Board.
Summertime and the livin' is easy. It's when my big city grandson, now 12, joins my wife and me up here in the country for a few weeks to get in touch with nature. At least, that's what I hoped. Instead, I found myself in a battle over electronic devices. I know their corrosive effects on attention span, social skills, school performance. So do his parents. They limit screen time at home. I tried to here, but I underestimated the cunning of my adversary. Before he arrived, I disabled the internet connection. He thwarted me by loading up his iPad and phone in advance with games and movies he could savor offline. So I confiscated his devices and hid them while he slept. He always found them. He repaired the internet, too. For a distraction, I took him to the supermarket, the mall, the library. He'd locate all the Wi-Fi hotspots and video game displays. I encouraged him to invite friends up, so at least he'd have some human interaction. He and his buddies would end up on the couch, each playing his own video game in silence. So I told my grandson bluntly that he was ruining his health, his mind, his future. Then he explained. He was playing not alone, but with kids all over the planet. The games involved building worlds that could survive war and climate change. He was also writing stories using software that organizes his prose and submits it to other writers for feedback. Wish I'd had something like that when I was starting out. I began eavesdropping on him and his guests. They talked not so much about games as about politics, and especially climate. They worried about the world they'd inherit. So I took them into the woods, showed them where rising temperatures had dried out what used to be cool and green, took them out on the lake to see how warmer water had encouraged the spread of weeds. Suddenly, a great blue heron, big as our rowboat, erupted in song on the shore, then shot past the bow at eye level like a cruise missile. "Wow," my grandson said, "that was amazing." Summertime. One of these mornings, he too is going to rise up singing, spread his wings and take to the sky, armed with his technologies, his worries, his cunning, to confront a world I'll never know. I'm Don Morrison.
Don Morrison is an author and editor. He's taught at universities in the United States, Europe, and Asia. He's the European editor of the British magazine Port and a member of the Berkshire Eagle Advisory Board. He lives in Paris, Miami, and in Berkshire County.